Hi everybody, how are you? It's Lori from Real Beauty Is. Thank you so much for tuning in for this episode of Project Real Beauty. And this is part 2 of what is an amazing interview with Danielle Sonnenberg. And she is the producer and the creator and the playwright of this amazing project called The Beauty Monologues. So this is Real Beauty, take 2. So Danielle, we were talking off camera and it was so powerful that I wanted to roll the cameras and offer the women who are watching this show a glimpse of your own personal journey towards your beauty and feeling good about yourself. So how did you arrive, or are you at a place in your life where you truly can look in the mirror and feel like you are beautiful?
I guess what I'm thinking right now, Lori, is that beauty...
What are you thinking, Danielle?
I'm thinking
Tell us.
I'm thinking that beautiful and confident are two different words. That's what I'm thinking right now. If you really want to know confident and calm,
Yeah.
when I feel that I've accomplished something, that's when I feel...
So when you look in the mirror, do you say, I feel confident? Or do you say, I look good. I feel good about the way I look?
You know,
and does that build your confidence?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I do look in the mirror and I'm very, very confident with the way I look.
Okay. So how did you get to that place? Because I think, you know, are you born just feeling confident and feeling like you're beautiful? Did you, as a teenager, did you struggle with self-esteem or what you looked like? How did this happen for you?
Okay.
Tell us your secret.
Tell us your secret. It's not as ideal, first of all, as you're describing, to be completely honest. I mean, in high school, I didn't fit in at all, really. And really didn't have many girlfriends at all. Mm-hmm. So, positive or negatively, I derived a lot of my power from my beauty. Mm-hmm. I remember being 14 and 15 and having high school boys turn around to look at me. Mm-hmm. So
what did that do for you?
It made me feel really powerful.
Right.
So I guess in a positive way,
right,
it made me feel like I know I'm hot.
Right. So beauty became this like weapon or this tool that you could use to feel good about yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been something that I've always kind of known, and
right,
and I've realized the power that it has and
right,
that it gives you.
So what advice might you offer a woman who hasn't arrived at that place, who looks in the mirror or doesn't look in the mirror because she is not content with what she sees, because she's struggling on a very deep level to feel good about herself?
I would tell her to find 2 or 3 things that she absolutely adores about herself.
What if you can't?
What if you can't?
What if you can't?
Okay.
Think, you know, because there are moments where maybe you're just feeling down and you can't get it up. You can't find this place of feeling good. Has that happened to you, where you have these moments where...
Of course,
okay,
absolutely.
So what do you stay in that place? Do you honor that place? Do you try to shift away from that place?
I mean, there are absolutely days I'm a writer where I'm not feeling motivated. I call a good friend. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. And I have somebody kind of remind me. Mm-hmm. You know, you have those 2 or 3 people in your life who really know you.
Right.
Who know your greatest strengths.
Right.
And who you are at your core character.
Yeah. So there's beauty and power in surrounding yourself with people that truly get who you are as a person.
Absolutely.
That are there for you to really lift you up and offer you what you need.
Absolutely. I think the energy around us affects us immensely.
Yeah. So tell me, you were saying off camera, and
Sure.
I want to make sure that we talk about this because it was really funny. You were talking about your mom, and you were talking, you were relating it to that you have moments where maybe you're talking fast or you're caught up, and you remind yourself there's affirmations that you use to slow yourself down. Can you share those tools?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, I kind of was raised in a family that was very kinetic.
Right.
Just, you know, everyone moving very quickly.
Right. And you're saying your mom.
Yeah,
like,
my mom, I love her to death.
Right,
but
right.
She
This
runs,
is a good, Mom, we love you.
She just rushes quickly. It's because she cares so much about everyone around her. And, you know, I remind myself that that's her story. Mm-hmm. That I want to be a calm person. Mm-hmm. And I think that we are the stories that we tell ourselves. I am the thoughts in my head. Mm-hmm. And if I keep telling myself I'm anxious, I will be that.
Right.
So I
Or even if you say, I don't want to be anxious, you're still giving energy to that anxiousness.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. So I remind myself, I tell myself 3 things. I'm a calm, positive, and productive person. And then when I'm on that Starbucks line and I'm putting the money back in my purse and I'm worried about Joe Schmo behind me, worried about him getting upset, I go, I am a calm person.
Right.
I'm gonna put my money back.
Thank you. Let me get a towel.
I'm sorry.
I have Danielle on me.
I'm just so passionate because I think that if you're very anxious, that we take our emotions out somewhere. If you're worried so much about that, you're going to take it out somewhere.
Right. They always come out.
They always come out. So if you remind yourself that you're calm and you're confident, then that will be reflected in your actions.
Right, and I think that's such a simple thing to do because everybody can create their own sort of mantra. It can be one word. It could be, I am calm, I am confident, whatever you choose to use. I see how you're harnessing it now. I love it. But if you take that moment to sort of realign yourself and center yourself, you truly have just created this place of shifting and owning whatever that mantra is, whatever you really want to be.
Exactly, and when you own it, the people around you, they will respect it.
Right.
And when you have some of those people who are shining negative energy on you, you won't feel it because you're so confident from within.
Right.
You learn to have compassion to them instead of feeling bad about yourself.
Yeah, that's a gift. That's hard to do.
It is, but you do it over time. It's, you know, I'm learning it every day. I'm not perfect by any means. I have my bad days, which is what I'm writing about in my play. You know, I'm writing that, you know, even beautiful women have those bad days, those bad hair days where they have to remind themselves who they are from within.
Right, and as you're saying that, because every time you sort of say beautiful woman, I truly think, I really believe that there is a beauty inside every single woman.
Absolutely.
And so whether we classify someone as aesthetically beautiful or looking like a model or she has those features that are just genuinely beautiful, that if you find yourself in a place where you don't look like someone in a magazine, where you don't look like someone on the movie screen, that there is a beauty inside of you that has nothing to do with the characteristics on your face.
You know, it's funny you say that, and I need to see if I can recount this story. Somebody a guy had told me this experiment he did with a girl who was actually not aesthetically attractive in the traditional sense. One day, all the boys started treating her as if she was absolutely stunning. They just started treating her like that. And lo and behold, she started feeling that way. And then all of a sudden, everybody wanted her.
Right.
And they tried to change it around and ignore her, but it didn't matter because she felt that way.
Right. It sounds like a really good children's book.
Yeah, I know, it really does.
Okay, I'm going to write it. Don't you write it.
Exactly. So again, it's like how being around people that treat you really well, and then finding them within. It's a circle.
And then I think, and if you're in a situation where you're not getting it externally right now, that you can give it to yourself, and that when you give it to yourself, other people start to see you that way.
Absolutely, and you can give it to yourself in different ways, through meditating, through yoga, Intense Sati by Patricia Moreno, who's amazing. Just these different ways, but I think women now are coming together to collaborate, to really shout out and shine.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. This has been so
Lauren.
powerful, and I love that you're so intense and you're so, purpose driven, and you're so committed to really, spreading this message of real beauty and being a shining light and a shining example for other women. So thank you,
Lori.
Yay. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time on the next episode of Project Real Beauty. Stay tuned.